Today's video is about hats. This is my Bailey pork pie. It's a straw. It goes very good with 12-string guitar. A Kangol has a good look, feels good. This is also an open weave for summer, but the 100% wool is a great hat. You need some kind of a summer Panama for playing folk songs out in the hot sun. A nice cowboy straw lends itself well to country. Now this one is a good Stetson $100 hat, and it goes good with any guitar. A lot of country people will be playing wearing baseball caps, and I do not believe that baseball caps fit in the category, so just take a look. My favorite Western style hat though is a RAFFIA. It's usually got some turquoise on it, some fancy dress, some tassels hanging. This one goes good with the Telecaster, I would say. Now this cheap department store wool hat, it's called a Country Gentleman, made in the US, so it must be old. This was my first hat that I had when I was playing out, and when I bought this guitar, which is 30 years ago right now. Since my local store always stocks Bailey hats, that's what I prefer, pretty nice and pretty well priced. This is made out of polypropylene. It's like a straw hat, and it looks good, and it's got a snap brim. It makes blues chords sound just a little better. The hat that I wear for most of my videos is another Bailey, and it's a straw-like hat. It's cool and it feels good, and it works really well. You can hear how this hat sounds. So for playing guitar out, I like this hat the most. I wear it a lot, but it's pretty warm. It's a Bailey light felt water repellent. It's called a TINO, and I have a very nice feather in there. I will play out with this one the most. Because it's a Bailey. Now I've had a few other hats over the years, a couple that were more expensive, but I just did not like the dressiness of some of them. This one was just perfect. It's a Stetson Arc that is somewhere around 20 years old. I bought it on eBay, and it was not cheap. It's a $125 hat, I think, and it's got the complete inside lining, and it's got a leather sweatband around it, and it's going to go best when you're playing on old style resonator guitars. It's got a good look. It's got a story too. This one, the sweatband was deteriorating on it. I sent it to a hattier in Villa Park, Illinois, and 6 months went by. I never heard from it again. Then I got an email one day from the guy saying he survived cancer. He thought he was not going to survive. He had survived cancer, and he was going to get to fixing these things up, and he double checked the size and said this is what you wanted, and I got it within a year's time. But this hat plays the best music on the fanciest guitar. Hats. Gotta love 'em.